I'm still freaked out over this, but that was like a loud crash and bang. And there was nobody in here. I know there was nobody in that basement.
No.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 13 scary ghost videos to never watch home alone. Before today's video begins, I have a big announcement to make. My new channel Spooky Hour will feature my own narration of a spooky story every single Friday. All of these are old public domain horror stories from authors such as Edgar Allan Poe, Charles Dickens, and many more. Dracula's Guest by Bram Stoker. They are the perfect bedtime stories, narrated by me and featuring the sounds of rain and other ambiences to soothe your soul and make you fall asleep more easily. A bunch of videos are already available for your viewing and listening pleasure, so go subscribe to Spooky Hour right now. Link in description. Thank you guys so much for the support. The first video on today's list comes to us from a YouTube channel known as Alice in Wonderland 74, who uploaded the following truck dash camera video to her channel on August 1st, 2020. The footage, which was filmed on a highway located in Marietta, Georgia, is only 10 seconds in length, but what it shows is truly creepy and will leave you wondering. Take a look and see for yourself.
Mine's Gordon. There he goes. Just record.
In the description of the video, the uploader states that the driver in the truck saw the figure and thought he may have accidentally run somebody over. Upon exiting the vehicle for inspection, he couldn't find anybody near the area whatsoever. What's perhaps the most interesting though is that when the truck driver called the local sheriff's department, they informed him that other people have called out about the exact same spot and said that they thought they saw a woman in the road, only to find nobody or nothing there. Super strange indeed. Over on the popular ghost subreddit, a user by the name of Default Guest User shared a chilling video taken at his place of work and said, quote, "I was doing my rounds checking every room in the office at about 2 AM. No one else on the floor. Just a one-man shift. The door is a heavy metal door with a magnetic lock for a server room." End quote. So, without further delay, let's take a look at the security camera footage. After watching the video, it definitely seems weird how this huge metal door that has a magnetic lock opened all by itself just as the uploader checked on it. Some people in the comment section bring up the possibility of it being a ghost, but others are not so convinced. A few commenters say it could be due to an air pressure imbalance, which also seems like a likely explanation to the video. But whatever way you look at it, this is definitely something you wouldn't want to experience while working alone at 2 AM. User Dope Island Skate shared a highly creepy and bizarre piece of footage to the previously mentioned ghost subreddit that is begging for some concrete answers. The uploader states that the footage is from two different angles that were both filmed at the exact same time, with one being filmed on a cell phone and the other coming from a security camera in the home. Let's have a close look at the video and see what the uploader has been experiencing as of late.
See? Until y'all see, actually, I'm walking up here.
Although it never swings around viciously, this ceiling lamp definitely was moving in a strange and unnatural manner. It also appears that there's no window open in the house nearby that would cause this lamp to move around like that. To this day, Dope Island Skate is not quite sure what exactly happened in his house that day. He is hoping that he eventually gets the answers he needs. If you have any theories on what could have happened here, be sure to post them in the comments below. Urbex Hill is already making quite a name for himself on YouTube thanks to his wide assortment of different paranormal investigation related videos, including exploring abandoned churches, factories, schools, and many more. But one of his best and most chilling videos was published in January of 2021, and it sees him exploring an abandoned Masonic temple located in Cleveland, Ohio. In the words of Urbex himself, "This is one of the creepiest places I have ever explored." His quote will make a whole lot of sense once you see. The video in its entirety is highly entertaining to watch, and I recommend you do so later on your own time. But here I will be showing all the craziest and most terrifying moments. Upon walking around the area for a few minutes, everything seems distraught and torn apart. But other than that, nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. That is, however, until he walks into one room and makes a shocking discovery. If you are a massive animal lover, you may want to look away.
Oh God, that's how I see it.
Then, just a couple of minutes later, when he enters another room in the temple, something happens that causes Urbex to make a startled gasping noise. Take a look. Now at this point, I think most people would leave the building and abandon their investigation, but Urbex makes his way around other parts of the temple he has yet to see. But maybe that wasn't such a good idea. At the 24-minute mark, it seems as though a potential spirit is trying to let Urbex know that he is not welcome. And on the way out of the building, this happens.
What the fuck?
This place is definitely one of the most bizarre and seemingly haunted temples I have seen in quite a while. What could have possibly been causing all those loud noises? Why were the doors opening and closing by themselves? And why was there a dead dog just laying in one of the rooms? We may never know for sure. The Old South Pittsburgh Hospital is quite notorious for being one of the most frightening, haunted and abandoned hospitals you can visit in the United States. It's an absolutely terrifying building that seems to be harboring many eerie secrets, and it seems as though the YouTube channel Devil's Hour Productions knows about this firsthand, as they walk around the building in this video published to their channel on February 10th, 2021. For the first 2 hours of their investigation, it sounds like the crew over at Devil's Hour Productions didn't find themselves too much luck, but that all changes as soon as they explore the 3rd floor of the building. Upon setting up a rig device, one of the men behind the channel says he thinks he may have captured something on camera, and it is sure to freak you out.
It looked like a figure standing right next to the door, but it disappeared quickly. With the footage slowed down, you could see it more clearly. First, I'm thinking this was due to camera exposure. You can see it start out dark as the camera points down the hallway. The distance change causes the camera to adjust to the exposure. This shadow, however, seems humanoid in shape and height, like a person, then suddenly disappears. I also know this isn't my shadow because you can see my shadow was casting onto the floor here.
Judging by the footage that was filmed at the hospital that day, it doesn't seem as if the man filming realized the strange shadow figure was making an appearance until he went back to review the footage later on. I would like to think that finding out that a potential spirit or shadow figure was in the area with you would be a more startling realization after you leave the building and end your investigation, because you're left with the knowledge that there was something there keeping you company all along, and you just didn't know it. If Devil's Hour Productions does go ahead and revisit the Old South Pittsburgh Hospital again, they may have a visitor waiting for their return. As we have seen many times on the internet, not even your own home is safe from potential paranormal entities, despite it being the one place in the world where you should be able to experience true peace and comfort without ever having to worry. Unfortunately for YouTuber Maximum Disclosure, they may not be feeling too comfortable in their home. In this video, uploaded on February 7th, 2013, we can see what appears to be an everyday ordinary kitchen with all of the lights off, as the security camera records throughout the night. For a little bit, it comes across as nothing more than a standard piece of footage. But as you can probably expect, that doesn't last for too much longer. If you didn't see it, look in the center of the doorway, and you should be able to make out what appears to be some sort of misty ghostly apparition manifesting inside the room, but it doesn't stick around for too long. It's not a very long video, but it is still creepy, and oftentimes the most bizarre and fascinating videos are the shortest. Do you think that this was a ghost appearing in the uploader's kitchen, or was this something else entirely? Be sure to leave your ideas in the comments. Explorer LLTTF Paranormal and Urban Exploring is a relatively obscure YouTube channel that specializes in exactly what their title suggests. It's miraculous that their channel isn't bigger than it is, because their videos are definitely chilling and they usually document some pretty impressive stuff. Take for example this video published to their channel on September 18th, 2020, in which the crew makes their way to a run-down, abandoned hospital that proves to be much more than your average empty hospital. It is definitely hiding a very dark secret. For the duration of the video, the group can be seen walking inside various different rooms and areas of the hospital, filming everything that they see in case they are able to capture something interesting or scary. And it appears as though one of them does exactly that towards the last few minutes. So, let's take a look and see.
Oh, hell no, dude. Told you, dude. I told you. This dude. Hell. No, dude.
To be honest, the group's reaction upon seeing and hearing the subject fall to the ground and shatter is one of the most genuine reactions I have heard in a video of this sort in quite some time. They genuinely sound freaked out, and it's only a couple of minutes later that the video ends, because the crew leaves the hospital, which I would say is a wise choice.
Hell no, dude. Oh, hell no, dude. Oh, hell no, dude.
But it still begs the question, what caused that item to fall to the ground and break? There weren't any windows open nearby, and it didn't look like anybody in the crew bumped into it or anything.
I'm still freaked out over this, but that was like a loud crash and bang, and there was nobody in here. We seen 3 guys, but they went up the other way, and that was like an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. I know there was nobody in that basement.
Do you think this was the result of a paranormal entity? Was it caused by an unseen string that was pulled off camera? Be sure to tell me your thoughts in the comments. Sylvia C. of the United Kingdom probably did not expect to get a creepy visitor in her kitchen one day, but unfortunately for her, that's exactly what happened. Not only was this visitor unwelcome, but it seems as though this visitor may not be human. The video is filmed within Sylvia's kitchen, and it's apparent that she has her camera out because something weird has been going on, and she wants to document it on camera for the world to see. And gratefully for Sylvia, us viewers don't have to wait long at all to see exactly what weird things she has been experiencing lately. Let's take a look and see.
Cover is moving. Oh my god, guys. Spirit in the kitchen, is there anything else you want to move tonight? Why are you... do you want my help? Please move something if you want my help. Moving the pots again.
Many people have pointed out in the comments that Sylvia sounds both fascinated and chilled to the bone at the same time. As she asks the potential spirit to make a sign that it's there, she definitely sounds worried, but nevertheless she wants the spirit to make its presence known, so she knows she isn't just imagining things. and as you can probably tell, it doesn't look like this is a figment of her imagination. What's even scarier though is when the paranormal entity seems to throw a knife, and Sylvia's lucky that she didn't get harmed by the whole incident. If the spirit aimed a little bit better, Sylvia could have been seriously hurt. Let's just hope this angry spirit never makes itself seen or heard from again in Sylvia's house.
Nobody believes me. Nobody believes me the shit that's going on. I hope I got this shit on camera, man.
A man online known as Youngboy Lloyd is convinced that there is a ghost in his house, and he says he has the evidence to prove it in his YouTube video uploaded to his channel on January 20th, 2020.
Yo, what's going on, yo? It's Youngboy Lloyd. I'm here right now. I told you I'm tired of this ghost in my house. Shit, shaking. Shit, tired of the shit in my house. I'm gonna burn some sage and all that and try to burn out the duppy in my house tonight, yo. You feel me? I had some sage that I burned before. I had some, I don't know what this wood piece is too. So I'm gonna try to burn them out right now. That, yeah. No more dupping in this house, yeah. You know how sleepless nights I had in this house? Like, clean up this ear. I don't know if this shit works. I got this at the free market at Fila Market or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yo! Yo, what's going on? Holy shit. Nah, man, I have to burn out this up here, yo. See, I hope I got this shit on camera, yo. I hope I got this shit on camera. Cause nobody believes me the shit that's going on, yo. Nobody believes me. Nobody believes me the shit that's going on. I hope I got this shit on camera, man.
In a second video published by Lloyd one day later, he's doing something similar like you saw in the previous video, but this time he even gets equipped with a knife, in case he needs to defend himself. And as you can probably expect, it doesn't take long at all for some incredibly fascinating things to start happening in Lloyd's house. Take a look and see for yourself.
Thanks for everybody that helped me, that reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm at war with this ghost right now. I'm gonna ask him, what the f does he want from me? You know what I'm saying? Wherever it goes, wherever you are, whatever, what the f do you want from me? And just come on my life, just allow me, man. You don't know how much weeks and months I've been in here torching over this shit, yo. You feel me? And I'm not gonna accept that, yo. I'm not gonna take that, yo. I'm not going like no pound, because like this ghost wants me to sit down in here and just sit down and just take this eat that thing, my one with you. Yo, come here, yo. Leave up from this house, yeah? Huh? Leave up from here, man. Yo, man, there's some time people, yo, this ain't no joke thing, yo. You can leave off from this house right now, yo. Now stay there, yo, don't worry, yo. You see when I leave right now, I'm gonna go get some stadium thing, I'm gonna burn you out of yourself. What? Stay in here, yo. Yo, hold on, let me get my phone, let me go. Yo, you guys see this? You see the shit I'm done, so you know now.
The reaction to Lloyd's video seemed to be a little bit mixed, mostly. Some commenters think that Lloyd does indeed have an angry spirit in his house, whereas others are convinced it's a hoax, and bring up the odds of him filming the spirit in action as soon as he hits record on the camera. But nevertheless, Lloyd is still saying these videos are legitimate. So what do you think? Is there really a spirit in his house, or is it a setup? Let me know in the comments. A YouTube channel known as Grasshopper222 uploaded an intriguing video to their channel all the way back in 2011, which seems to document some pretty remarkable paranormal evidence that happened in his home, all while his family was out on vacation. The first piece of footage was filmed inside the uploader's living room on what seems to be some sort of home surveillance camera. Upon first glance, this looks to be your ordinary living room, complete with some couches, a coffee table and a television screen off in the distance. But take a look at the floor and you'll see something terrifying happening. After the living room, we cut to footage that was filmed inside one of the house's bathrooms. And as you can probably expect, this bathroom goes from being ordinary and normal to creepy and bizarre in the snap of a finger. A little while later in the garage, it can be hard to see exactly what is going on, but be sure to listen closely to the video, as your hearing is the most important aspect to the video, and not so much the actual footage itself. Have a listen for yourself. Here are some more odd and haunting pieces of paranormal activity going on inside the uploader's house. I do wonder how many days this activity spanned out over. Did this happen in 1 or 2 days? Or was this the result of many incidents happening within the time frame of a week or so? Either way, we can only hope that Grasshopper is no longer living in a house that is the target of paranormal activity. My son and daughter saw a ghost is the short, sweet and creepy title of the following YouTube video published by young boy Lloyd, who you probably remember from earlier in this list. In the video, the man filming, Lloyd, says that he is at home with both his son and his daughter, and says that they told him they both saw something really weird and unexplainable and they want him to take a look. Lloyd asks them where they saw this thing, and his son tells him it's in the bathroom. He then asks his son to go show him where exactly in the bathroom he thinks he saw the thing, and he proceeds to do so. But not long after Lloyd walks into the bathroom with his son, this happens.
Hello guys, I'm here at my kids and I'm in the room and they called me and told me that they seen something. Where did you see it, Nia? What?
Washroom.
We're in the washroom? Could you guys show me?
Yeah.
Okay, come show me this, yeah? Okay, you stay there, yeah. Where?
I'm in here. Look, there's class and here.
Okay, show me. Holy! Nazir! Nazir!
The first time I saw this video, I thought Lloyd just pulled the door shut extremely fast, thus giving it the illusion that a ghost closed it. But after rewatching it several times, it's hard to tell what exactly happened here.
Holy! Nazir! Nazir!
It genuinely does seem as if an entity is in the room with Lloyd and his son and closed the door on him. Since the release of this video, Lloyd has uploaded quite a bit of videos to his channel, but none of them seem to be directly related to the events in this particular video. So he is hoping that Lloyd and his kids are able to now live a peaceful and paranormal-free life. A YouTuber going by the name of ILMN Barno Paranormal shared a video to their channel on December 16th, 2020 that documents them as they explore an allegedly haunted and abandoned factory at an undisclosed location. It's noticeable as soon as the cameraman enters the factory that it has definitely seen better days. It looks worn down and creepy everywhere you look. But the upload has more problems to worry about other than the state of the interior of the factory. He has to worry about the fact that he may not be so alone in the building after all. At one point early on in the video, the uploader walks around a room in the factory that seems to have very little inside of it. All of a sudden, something happens in that room that startles him immensely. Take a look and see for yourself.
Další místnost. Tady jsou nějaké šuplíky. Proč to nechce? No, nic to není. Tady takhle, nic a tady... Ne! Je už tady. Viděli jste to? Kámo, tam se normálně otevřeli. Tam se otevřela sama skřínka.
But if you thought that was creepy, trust me, it only gets even creepier from that point onward. Just 2 minutes later, while exploring yet another empty room, someone or something can be seen just barely visible on screen. And take a listen to this frightening noise that occurs a few minutes later that would more than likely cause anybody, investigator or not, to flee the area as soon as possible.
A tady, kámo, tady to vypadá mega creepy třeba. Tady jsou nějaké... A tady, kámo. A tady to jde ještě dál. Tamhle až někam. Tam ještě... Co to je? Kámo. Teď nevím, odkud to šlo, ale...
Amazingly though, this does not completely scare away the uploader as he works his way to one last area of the factory before deciding to call it quits. What scared him so badly that he had to leave right after? Well, let's have a look.
Jsou kabinety, nějaká divná věc na zdi a
It definitely would have been nice if ILM Barno Paranormal provided the details on where exactly this old abandoned factory was located, because as of right now, its whereabouts remain a total mystery. But either way, this is one factory that you would never want to enter, and I'm sure the uploader will never want to go there for a second trip either. Dark Ghost Paranormal is a very popular Russian YouTube channel that focuses primarily on videos relating to various different paranormal investigations, abandoned building explorations, and many more to satisfy your horror needs. Trust me, even if you don't speak Russian, this video uploaded to that channel in November 2020 will creep you out regardless. The video in question seems to have been recorded at some sort of distraught and decrepit home, presumably in Russia. At around the 4-minute mark, something incredibly strange happens when the cameraman enters a particular room. Watch this.
Чего?
This obviously creeps the cameraman right out, but nevertheless, he musters up the courage to continue working his way throughout the house and comes into another room. But unfortunately for him, this room is just as creepy as the last. There's no logical explanation behind the clock moving its hands, all by itself. And that's definitely one of the weirdest things that happens in Dark Ghost Paranormal's video. There can't be any strings attached to the clock hands, so what caused it to happen? And then, a little later on in the clip, we hear a familiar sound from earlier on. Wherever this house is located, I think it is safe to say that it is one of the creepiest and most haunted houses I have seen in a while. Gratefully, it didn't seem as though the spirit was too angry or violent, but it simply made some noise and was perhaps trying to make its presence known. Even still, that's enough to make this video truly and utterly scary. And that was 13 scary ghost videos to never watch home alone. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. Also, be sure to go and subscribe to my new channel, Spooky Hour, link in the description. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Eat.